My beloved brothers and sisters of the Vincentian American Adventist Association living in the diaspora, it is with great pride and feelings of reminiscence that I greet you on this, the 32nd anniversary of your association, and also on the eve of the 42nd anniversary of our nation's political independence from Great Britain. Our nation is celebrating this year's independence in a rather quiet and non-traditional manner, without any fanfare or military display because of the community spread of COVID-19. The theme of this year's celebration, with strength, honor, and dignity, we stand resolute at 42 and beyond, speaks of the internal strength, inner resilience, and interior fortifications which we can draw from in times of crisis, or where we might have to stand alone and make critical decisions for our own safety and survival, and for that of our families. As I sync the national theme with that of your organization, Hold Fast, I am elated by the indisputable reality that for 32 years you held on to your foundational values and be faithful to the Lord. You embrace opportunities for personal and professional development, and you always remember your native country as you worked out opportunities for ministry in advancing God's agenda for mission expansion. I sincerely commend you for having a heart for mission, and openly applaud you for keeping your ears on the ground and answering positively to several individual and corporate needs. The year 2021 has been one of the most nauseating and belly-aching years in contemporary times, having to navigate through the vicious assault of the mosquito-laden dengue fever outbreak, circumnavigate the brutal assault of the COVID-19 pandemic, and to add insult to injury, retort to the merciless explosive eruption of the La Soufrière volcano, which defiantly came to life after sleeping for 42 years and sending some 20,000 persons scampering for safety. This trinity of disasters would have impacted the country left, right, and center in negative ways, and also impinged the local agenda of the SPG mission insofar as evangelism and mission development are concerned. Notwithstanding the setbacks, I am of the view that God speaks in spectacular ways, allows upheaval in nature, and overrules in certain situations for His own glory, and for awakening us to the conscious reality that He would have the final say in the affairs of mankind. As I focus briefly on what the mission would have done during this year, I would like to draw attention to three areas: evangelism, education, and services. Evangelism is still very much pivotal to our existence, from which there is no retreat. Working through the circumstances cited earlier, I am happy to report to you that to date we have seen 124 new accessions to the church, resulting from the Cairo Virtual Impact, spearheaded by evangelist Claudius Morgan, one physical in-house campaign conducted by ministerial graduate Darian Rouse at Clare Valley, in which 30 precious souls accepted the Lord through baptism, and other pastors who would have had revivals here and there. Currently, the Great Awakening series is in train with evangelist Dane Nichols the recent addition to our ministerial staff in the mission. Education. In the area of education, we had to resort to online education and virtual instruction, which came about with myriads of challenges for which we are still reeling to work through. The biggest of challenges is the inadequate, deficient devices with which teachers and students access the platform and sustaining students' attention during lesson period. Students and teachers are having a frustrating time negotiating this new normal. In the 2021 external examinations, the Beckway SDA Primary School, the Leeward District of SDA Primary School, and the Richmond Park SDA Primary School continue with their excellent performances of returning 100% passes each in the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment. The CXC results have not been released as yet. Hopefully, we would have good news to share with you when it is officially released in the near future. There would have been 10 baptisms from the schools during last school year. Our current enrollment stands at 677, with 376 males and 301 females, as well as 379 Seventh-day Adventist students and 408 non-Seventh-day Adventists. Services. In services to the community, the disasters push us to be very proactive, more intentional, focused, and strategic in meeting human needs in more diverse and personal ways, as the following indicates. 1. Having been unable to meet physically for congregational worship for most Sabbaths of the year, we have more churches streaming worship services and engaging persons on social media platforms with Bible studies, devotional messages, and prayer partnerships that provides opportunities for bonding and fellowship. 2. On the very day of the eruption, and continuing for 5 consecutive months, community services and naturals sprang into action with the activation of 4 kitchens and the conversion of every available space in the mission office as warehouses to prepare, package, and distribute hot, tasty, healthy, nutritious meals twice daily to some 600 persons in shelters assigned us by NEMO. In the process, 140,800 meals were prepared at a cost of East Caribbean dollars $1,752,800, or United States dollars $656,479. This feeding program caught the attention of the Prime Minister, in which he spoke of it on numerous occasions in his daily updates, in Parliament and Cabinet meetings.
The Seventh-day Adventists in this regard, 1,200 meals from April the 18th to Friday the 14th, every day, 600 Sunday to Fridays. You know, they don't work, Saturday is their Sabbath. So they have 600 being for lunchtime, 600 being for supper. That's for a 4-week period. And they're saying that they may continue, they may renew the partnership for another month thereafter. And I want to thank them. The Seventh-day Adventists in this regard, they're not only good Samaritans, they're great Samaritans.
He also visited the kitchens and was present along with the director of NEMO for the official launching of the feeding program. It was a seamless partnership between the mission and NEMO, in which 5 memorandum of understandings were signed and made public. 3. Numerous care packages, food hampers, bottled water, mass distribution of clothing, and countless hours was spent daily walking in the footsteps of Jesus as he ministered to social needs while on earth. 4. We hosted the first virtual mission session in the Caribbean Union, in which administrators and directors accounted to the constituency for their stewardship during the quadrennium 2016 to 2019. This was a phenomenal success in all strategic and material ways as we continue to resolutely drive the agenda for mission acceleration and kingdom building. The SBG mission is eternally grateful to the Vincentian American Adventist Association in leading the charge to mobilize support, galvanize interest, fundraise, and journeying with us side by side as we navigate through these nerve-wracking experiences. Your passion, prayers, and patriotism speak volumes of your love and commitment to lift SBG higher and yet still higher. This report must not be construed as one of gloom and doom, but one in which God's church, in the description of Solomon, continues to shine forth as the morning, fair as the moon, clear as the sun, and terrible as an army with banners. As a resilient people, and by the grace of God, SBG will turn its setbacks into comebacks, rising from the ash for the glory of God and the betterment of our nation. May the Lord continue to bless everyone and their respective families as we celebrate our national independence with pride, poise, and purpose. God bless you and have a wonderful celebration.